Good morning, everybody, and this is your Euro USD setups for today. So nothing, nothing really is changing in my opinion. This is a downward trend. It is short until it's not, and we're breaking through structure, but we do have our good old Fibonacci here, and you can see we're coming up to the 50%. And then I'm just going to put 61.8, which is right there, which is a fairly clear level. And V reversals are rare, so the only time that this would be a bottom is once we've broken above the high of last week and come back to find support. That would give you the confirmation that this is a double bottom with its diversions in place and everything else. And we have a move to the upside, which would more than likely be capped by the 150 EMA. So that is the long version here, but when we start looking at the bigger trend here, you can see we were rejecting this area here quite handsomely, to be honest, and then basically breaking through and closing above it at the moment. So even on the 3-hour, trend is still down, so we're looking for an area to sell off. Where it changes is here on the hour. So if you look at the hour, you can see we continually tried to reject here, but kept forming higher lows. So that is a flat top triangle. And often when that happens in a bigger trend to the downside, it does give you the indication that there is a potential move up. So this noise here is what has got a lot of people calling that the top is in for the dollar for the short term or the medium term. And now they're expecting people to start offloading here and start climbing into stocks. So that is the theory anyway. My opinion right now is it is still a downward trend. I want a lot more confirmation before worrying about a swing on the trend. But for our intraday purposes, we need to trade what we see. And when we get down to 50-minute, we see a fairly strong consolidation and a break. So I would look at the structure here on the 15-minute, and I'm just going to put 2 levels for you because it could get quite messy. So each of these tails obviously would offer an area of support. Don't like the way the oscillators are looking at the moment, so we definitely wouldn't want to be jumping in long up here. But if we get some decent structure on 105, 184, there's very well a good potential for a long, and even a deeper pullback onto 105, 088. There's also another reason for a long today. It has been fairly measured. When I say measured, there's only been 1 or 2 little gaps. Hasn't been that chaotic apart from the US session. But I think from a European perspective, you can see what happened here in the European session. So I would expect a little bit more of the same, but this is the area to pay attention to. So just be wary of the oscillators. Be wary of the fact that we've got the 150 EMA right here on the hour. So to me, this is still a big downtrend. There's my 3-hour. Still lots of rejection, and start breaking through this level here again. 104903. That continuation, that continues a downtrend for me anyway. And if you look at the oscillator separating, there's so much here indicating this is just a pullback and not necessarily a bottom in this pair. So proceed with caution. Proceed with a lot of caution. At the moment, from an hour perspective, there's no real indication that we have a decent bit of structure in place. And you can see what happened a couple of days ago. See what happened here. Again, for 2 days, we're above the moving averages. I think, okay, new upward trend, and then we plummeted, formed a new low again. So that's just the cycle of the market. So pay attention up here. This is the 61.8 rejection up here. You could see us start moving back to the downside. So that's kind of my view at the moment. Very cautiously looking to see if we can get a bit of a long scalp, but ultimately looking for a big rejection off a level for a continuation in this bigger trend. And until the 3-hour changes, that's the way it's going to stay in my view anyway. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps. Don't forget to drop us a thumbs up, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.